Hi guys. Welcome to my channel. Before we get started, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe to my channel. Top 13 destinations in Waiheke Island, Auckland, New Zealand. So make sure to watch the full video. Waiheke Island, a beautiful little haven, is located 18 kilometers off the coast of Auckland. It has swiftly gained popularity as a retreat location for both residents and tourists. Everyone may enjoy the wonderful activities on Waiheke, which is known for its tropical subclimate, world-class wineries, and beautiful beaches. The 40-minute boat voyage to Waiheke from the downtown ferry terminal makes it simple to reach from central Auckland. Taking the ferry out of the city and skirting around well-known ports like Mission Bay, St. Heliers, and Kohimarama with the spectacular Rangitoto Island on the other side is part of the journey. When traveling to Waiheke Island from the east, tourists occasionally get the good fortune to witness dolphins. As you depart just before dusk, you will be traveling west into the setting sun, which may make the return trip magnificent. Once there, moving around is really simple. In Waiheke, you have a variety of excellent alternatives for renting a car, which provides you the freedom and flexibility to drive wherever you wish. There is also a reliable bus system that will transport you to the most well-known locations on the island, although using the bus has time restrictions. Taking a half-day wine tasting trip, which frequently includes stops at some of the islands most well-known attractions, is another popular choice. We have put up a list of 13 of the finest things to do on Waiheke Island with the aid of our excellent team and our incredible Go Explore followers if you are considering a self-guided tour of Waiheke and renting a car. 1. Stealth and clay shooting. You might not think of Waiheke Island and archery and clay shooting right away. You can do it, though, if you go to Wild on Waiheke. You may add supplementary activities like archery and clay pigeon shooting, both of which are a lot of fun. It's a well-liked location for team-building activities, hen, stag parties, and just having fun with loved ones. 2. Gallery of Fine Arts. Waiheke has been the home of many notable New Zealand artists, many of whom still call the island their home today. Being able to view and enjoy their art from one side of the island to the other is fantastic. With galleries like the Waiheke Community Art Gallery and the Space Modern Art Gallery, Oniroa Village is the best spot to start. Also, you may visit a lot of artist studios on the island. This includes individuals like Gwen Rutter, a landscape artist, and John Freeman, a kauri artist. 3. Kayaking. You can certainly cycle on Waiheke, whether it's for fun, enjoyment, or something a little more serious. On Waiheke, there are several clearly marked and rising in popularity mountain bike paths. The first are the Rangihoa mountain bike trails, which provide spectacular island vistas and range in difficulty from grades 2 to 4. A couple more may be found at the Whakanuha Regional Park. When you arrive there, you can always rent a bike, including an e-bike, from shops like Bikes and Barbers if you don't have your own. 4. Taking in the beaches. Wonderful beaches may be found on Waiheke Island, which has likely attracted the majority of tourists throughout the years. There are several wonderful ones to pick from, including Oniroa Bay, Sandy Bay, Enclosure Bay, Onitangi Beach, Palm Beach, Man o' War Bay, and more. Each one is distinct in its own way, yet they are all wonderful places to be on a hot, sunny day. 5. Luxury dining. With some amazing restaurants and vineyard restaurants to dine at, Waiheke is also a site where you may enjoy gastronomic wonders. You have a ton of fresh seasonal vegetables to select from, and there are also some excellent chefs. So you're really spoiled for choice. It's tough to make a mistake here, but a few spots we recommend include Te Motu's The Shed, Casita Miro, and the Oyster Inn. 6. Jet skiing. The thought of jet skiing may be appealing if you enjoy water activities or are interested in giving them a try. One excellent method to accomplish this is by taking a trip with a local company like Waiheke Island Jet Ski Tours. The advantages of doing this include receiving vital local information in addition to being taken care of while you're on the water. This means that as soon as you begin going, you'll be driven directly to all the greatest locations. Several of these can't even be accessible by land, which adds to their uniqueness and specialness. 7. Kayaking and stand-up paddleboarding. Kayaking and/or paddleboarding are an excellent compromise if you prefer slower-paced water activities over jet skiing. The fantastic beaches that offer some terrific places to launch a kayak or paddleboard into. The Hauraki Gulf have previously been mentioned. Kayaks and SUPs may be rented out by the hour from several excellent companies, such Kayak Waiheke. For those who are more daring, they also offer enjoyable sea kayaking trips. 8 olive groves. Visits to one of Waiheke's outstanding olive groves, like the one at Rangihoa Estate, are among the island's most singular experiences. The Rangihoa Estate, which began as a little business in 1997, is a fantastic success story. Since then, it has grown into a 4,200-tree olive grove that produces olive oil that has won awards. Visitors are welcome 7 days a week, and they may take olive tours to observe the trees, discover the methods used in harvesting them, and enjoy tastings. 9 Sculpture Park. We've already discussed the great artists that reside and work on Waiheke. And the spectacular sculpture park at Connells Bay is another testament to these individuals. A 2 kilometers trail that has more than 30 sculptures makes the park a fantastic place to while away a few hours. There are pieces by renowned New Zealand artists created of a variety of materials, including wood, stone, bronze, aluminum, and bronze. The largest is nearly 8 meters high, and you'll also get excellent views of the surroundings. 10 Scuba diving and scuba diving. If you thought we were done with water activities, think again, because scuba diving and snorkeling are still on the agenda. With its pristine seas and an abundance of sea and marine life to enjoy, Waiheke is the ideal location for this activity. Again, there are some fantastic local companies, like Waiheke Dive and Snorkel, that offer practically everything from equipment rental to classes to guided tours to night dives. 11 Fucking National Park. Whakanuha National Park should be at the top of your Waiheke itinerary if you enjoy the outdoors. The park is a mature coastal native forest area with a network of walking trails to explore, the longest of which lasts 2.5 hours. The Kariru, Piwakawaka, and Tui are just a few of the magnificent New Zealand plants and animals you'll see. In addition to this, there are historic Maori Pa and European settlements, as well as a camping area if you want to stay longer. 12 Wine tasting. The wine tasting is undoubtedly one of the top things to do on Waiheke. So if you were wondering when we'd get to it, the answer is right now. Waiheke was early recognized as a good location to grow grapes because of its well-known microclimate and alluvial soils. This led to the development of numerous top-notch vineyards, and the island now has more than 30 wineries. The majority of these, including Tantalus Estate, Cable Bay, and Mudbrick, have cellar doors where you can stop in for a tasting or two. They frequently also have beautiful restaurants where you can pair the ideal wines with the ideal meal. A visit to the renowned Man O' War Vineyards is essential if you have chosen to rent a car. The vineyard, which is situated on the far eastern side of the island, is an incredible place to unwind with a glass of some of New Zealand's finest wine along with some incredible food and views to match. 13 Zipling. Ziplining, offered by the kind folks at Eco Zip, is a fantastic activity for the Waiheke list and your bucket list. For those who are unfamiliar, ziplining is an exhilarating activity, similar to a flying fox, in which you are fastened to a wire by a harness and fly from one treetop to another. 3 zip lines are available at EcoZip, the fastest of which will propel you above 50 kilometers per hour. If you can control your excitement, you LCAN also enjoy the breathtaking views from your elevated position on the way down. We hope you enjoyed the video. Use the comments section below to tell us what you think about the video. Also, make sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell button to be notified of all the latest videos.